Guess who's back? Back again. Alright, so 2 videos, 1 day. Gasp. I just should have just continued the video because I'm just gonna sit down. You know what? I've done a lot. It's just picking up trash and like putting away two or three like things like a blender, microwave, and fuck, what was the last thing I need to pack? Oh, okay, it's not important. If I can't remember, it's not important. So yeah. So where did I last leave off? I last left off with Dan and Z-Fucks. And so yeah. Yeah, we fucked last night. And it was pretty awesome. It's mostly because, like, alright, I came into the night last night thinking, like, alright, I'm probably just gonna tease myself a little bit, and knowing myself, nothing's gonna happen. And things could have gone in so many different directions. It could have gone with, because, like, okay, I'm still an idiot to continue texting with Tom. Tom is the biggest asshole ever. In the way that he keeps on texting me first, so it keeps on, like, piquing my interest, like, alright, you keep on trying to text me. You don't want to completely forget about me. But you never fall through with it. Like, okay, he keeps on texting me first, and, like, I keep on talking with him. But then he wants to stop the conversation. And it's just like, bruh, what the fuck? And so, like, he texts me, he's like, hey, like, do you want to hang out later? Like, you want to hang out later on tonight? And I'm like, sure, why not? And, like, this guy already lives in downtown. And, like, I was already in downtown because I was supporting Dan with his comedy show, like how I mentioned a little bit earlier in the last video. And so, okay, so I do still get notifications. I'm just a loner that does not get notifications that often. And so, yeah, Tom texts me, like, hey, do you want to hang out later on tonight? I text him, yeah, sure, why not? Like, maybe after, like, my friend's, comedy set. And at that point, I thought I was gonna hang out with Tom later on the night, maybe do le fuck. And so, okay. So, comedy night comes to almost an end, like, around 11. And this was where anything could have happened. Mostly 3 or 4 sort of paths I could have chose. There was path A, that I just take an Uber home and just continue on packing like normal. Just went to go support Dan. That was it. Say our goodbyes. Maybe, like, make out in a corner, whatever. That was gonna be path A. Path B would have been me hanging out with Tom. Things could have happened. Alright. Still, everything ends up with me being drunk. Path number 3. Path number 3 was basically I would say goodbyes to Dan. I would have just explored downtown either without Dan or Tom. I would just be alone. That would have been the stupid route. That I would have regretted. And, like, I was joking with I was joking with Dan because, like, the reason why I didn't directly take path A, the whole just take an Uber back home, was that the Uber from downtown back to my apartment was like $22, and I was like, fuck no, I'm not paying $22 to get back home. So it was either I was gonna try to get Tom to drop me back home if I was gonna hang out with Tom, or I was gonna get Dan to drop me back home, and then, like, for free. So, path number 3, basically get drunk in downtown by myself, which would have been stupid because, yeah, don't drink alone. If there's one thing I have to tell you guys, don't drink alone. Drink with friends. Friends will make things easier, and, like, you may not, like, trust them, but, like, occasionally they do have your back. And so, that was path number 3. Path number 4 was the path that I chose. And it was basically hang out with Dan, go to another bar called Shotskis, and get drunk there. And see where the night goes from there. So, I think the only reason why path 4 happened and not path 3 was... Wait, did I start off with A, B, and C and then like ended up with 3 and 4? God, I'm so lacking sleep right now. So, the reason why path 3 didn't happen and path 4 did was it was raining. I think if it wasn't raining, Dan wouldn't have felt that bad because like another of his friends were like, yo, are you gonna take her home or something? Like she's getting wet. And so yeah, that's what basically happened. I went with Dan to Shotskis. I ordered myself a vodka pineapple and it tasted like just pure vodka. And so by the end of the first drink, I was already like loose. And like usually, okay, I think I could reenact the way that I act when I'm drunk, and it's just basically like and it's just me just like just grooving to the music, just shaking my head. It's just like and it's just me constantly smiling. And like my cheeks hurt right now, and it's basically because of that. I like to smile a lot. And this is like So that's basically what happened at Shotskis. And at the bar, he orders this thing called the Mongolian Motherfucker. And for the people that don't know what's a Mongolian Motherfucker, and it's just basically a concoction of a shitload of alcohol. I tasted it and it was just like, what the fuck is this? And like he spilled half of it on my bag, and I was just like, what the fuck, man? And just like disappointed, not surprised. And he was like, why? And I was just like, disappointed, not surprised. So we both finished the drinks. He only had like maybe a sip or two of like the thing, and then like I finished the rest because like he's the designated driver, and like for me, I don't feel comfortable going into. I was already drunk, and most times I do not feel comfortable if the driver's drunk or had any liquor. Then I wouldn't feel that, but like as safe. But since I was already drunk and like I care no safety, I care for no safety for my well-being. Yeah, that's what basically happened. And so we're heading over to my place, and actually it first started in the parking lot that like we just like intensely make out. And this is the point in the night that I was like, we're gonna fuck. And so I think it's because of him that I'm going more into the vloggy sort of things, because like I would like being a comedian is really hilarious because you just basically tell your stories, and I have stories to tell, especially like, from Waffle House. I almost had a group leave on me on a $64 tab, and I'm here like, you guys pay for your bill, like seriously. And I actually ran out to like get them, and it's just like, come on, you guys, pay for your bill. And it's hilarious how I love looking back to these videos because, like, I have different ooh, you're texting me now. This is not Tom. This is, what's Jim. This is Jim. I love the code names that I give people. It's just hilarious. I remember when the codenames first started, like, I first started off with Kaito. It was just, like, my first boyfriend, and it was just, like, like, my other friend, and she was like, oh, you love Kaito, and I was just like, shut up. And so, the reason why I use codenames, because, like, why the fuck not? Like, I don't want people to know that I'm talking about them. And so, I have so many codenames for so many different guys. Like, there's Brad, there's Jimmy, there's right now Tom, there's right now Dan, there's right now Tom number 2, which he should get a better name. Let's go with Brian. So Tom number 2 is now Brian, which I have to talk about Brian a little later because, like, apparently, since I'm now taking a break because, like, fuck packing, like, to be honest, I almost fell asleep, and I was gonna be afraid. I was just like, I'm gonna oversleep. Brian's gonna like knock on my door and like the apartment's not ready, and it's just like you're like he's gonna be like, what the fuck, man? And I'm gonna be here like I'm sleeping on top of Dan. So yeah. Oh, going back to the whole band thing. So yeah, things already know that we're gonna fuck. So it was basically, oh god, it was a torturous 30 minutes because the bar that we went to was 30 minutes away from where I live, and it was just like, oh, why do I have to live so far? So then, goes into my apartment. The intensity starts. Stuff happens, and then it's funny. I find it funny how I have a stronger stamina than most guys. Like, that's one thing I've noticed with most guys. It's just they lack the intensity, except for Chase. Chase sucked. Came so fast. It was quite disappointing. For me, and then there was Charlie, and then Charlie was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't come," and blah blah blah, and it's just for me, it's just whatever, dude. I would rather much you stay hard for a longer time than for you to just come quickly, and it's just yeah, whatever. And so, to be honest, only 2 guys have made me come, and that is quite an accomplishment because, yeah. I'm quite happy, especially, I feel tired. I'm right now in that, middle phase of, I'm tired, but I'm awake, but I'm tired. I want to sleep on top of Dan. So, where the fuck was I going with this? We have sex, and after sex, as much as I want to continue, sleeping and cuddling with him, I'm like, fuck, man. You could try to go to sleep. I'm just gonna be here, continuing packing my stuff, and yeah, that basically happens for the rest of the night. From basically 2:30, maybe 3. I'm gonna say more 3 a.m. From basically 3 a.m. to more or less now, I've been nonstop packing. I actually had to take it wasn't really a small break because I had a bicycle all the way to a Walmart, which was 10 minutes away by bike. So that was fun. I was tired as hell and I was sweaty. And it was just that was the point that I was I'm tired. I'm gonna cuddle with you for a while. But I'm not, I didn't actually fall asleep, but it was nice just laying down next to him, just relaxing a bit. I still had to keep my eyes a little bit open, just in case if I did fall asleep or something. But it was nice cuddling with him. But it just sucks. It sucks how I'm leaving. And something could have happened. I don't know, he would seem like a good boyfriend. And I don't know if this is just in the emotional part of me that's talking, but he's really caring, he's really nice. He doesn't like to think that he's nice and caring, but from what I've seen so far, he is a really nice dude. He likes what he does. He knows what he wants to do. He has had a rough past, and he uses it to and he incorporates that sort of dark humor into his comedy, especially about his father. But yeah, I appreciate what he does, and yeah, getting too sentimental right now. And so yeah. Nice cuddler. And so I get off the bed again, and it's just I have to go back to doing stuff, and he falls back asleep, and it's just God, I wish I wasn't leaving, or at least I wish I had done this weeks ago when I was supposed to. Completely hate myself right now because of that. Oh God, it's gonna be basically 2 videos that are gonna be 20 minutes long, I bet you. So yeah, I continued on cleaning. Basically the Red Bull is running out. God, I really do need to do my eyebrows. God. No, but also, if most people haven't noticed, I re-dyed my hair. It's not a violet color instead of that bright orange right now. Cause fuck orange, I prefer purple. For me, I also prefer it like this. It's I prefer it being a little bit darker, but it still has that violet undertone. So it's just yay! I need to put the phone down to tie up my hair. It's gonna be held between my feet. And so yeah. Basically, that's been my day. I basically packed the guy last night, continued packing, and now Brian is gonna probably pick me up in like the next hour and a half. He's like sleeping right now. We were supposed to leave like half an hour ago, but he was like, yo, not many people are interested in the West Palm trip. And I'm like, okay, alright. And I just told him, just let me know, like, what are we gonna be doing? So, like, I could either fall asleep now or fall asleep in the car or truck, whatever. I just fall asleep on the trip going there. And so, hopefully, right now it doesn't seem like cloudy or something. But I hope like I don't get rained on because I do have a lot of stuff in boxes and it's gonna be like a bitch to like move wet boxes and then like Mom is not gonna be happy with me like with my packing skills. Okay. I usually like to give like sentimental gifts to people before like I leave to places. Like to one of my friends, I gave them like a plushie. Another friend, I gave them, I don't know, lipstick. But I usually like to give sentimental things away. And for me, I usually like wearing necklaces for that purpose because I have a choker with like a little seashell pendant thing because I bought that during my trip to St. Augustine. Well, it wasn't a trip to St. Augustine, it was a trip to Jacksonville, and then like on the way back from the math competition, we had went to St. Augustine, and so that's where I bought it. And then this has sentimental to me because like I don't know, I like it. I forgot what does this mean. I know it's like an Irish rune or something like that. I don't know. I'm tired, as you could probably tell that I've been yawning like everybody. So yeah. Brian was supposed to pick me up like about an hour and a half ago, but plans changed because not many people are interested into like the West Palm trip, and so he was like, "I'm gonna just sleep for like an hour or two more, and I'll call you to see like what we're gonna be doing." Because yeah, not many people were interested with the trip, so like we could either leave like right now and get to Miami like at 12 a.m. or we are gonna leave like either like later on in the day, probably go to just West Palm. I asked him like, yo, what's gonna be the plan? Like, what are we gonna be doing? And if we're actually gonna be going to the Japanese gardens and the beach. And for me, it's just like I have separated my swimsuit, and so I'm probably gonna set an alarm for like at least sleeping for 30 minutes. I'm tired as fuck. I'm probably gonna just leave this and hopefully, did I finish my story? I don't know if I finished my story or not. But yeah, but I think with the comedian guy, yeah, we have like, it was hilarious because at one point, like, I was just there cuddling with him, and then like cuddles turned into like more like making out turns into more things, and then yeah, have sex again like an hour ago. And that was because, like, I don't know, it was probably like that, oh, this is probably gonna be last time we're gonna fuck, together, blah, 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 in a while, and it's just, yeah. Like, oh my god, I'm getting too attached, and like, I'm leaving today, and that's no bueno, and it's just like, why do I get attached so quickly to guys? He's such a nice guy, and then he's like, nah, I'm not a nice guy, and it's just like, So yeah, I'm probably just gonna sleep now. I'm probably just gonna let this run until like it's like 20 minutes because like I don't feel like stopping it at 19 because like yeah, but yeah. So yeah, we're just there chilling too. Pigeons playing Ping Pong Horizon. And it's like, I think I had it playing in the last high video, and it was pretty hilarious because if I do try to get stuff monetized, that's probably gonna get copyrighted quickly because like a couple of other things were playing, and it's just like I didn't realize that my Spotify was still playing from my headphones, as you saw in the video. And I didn't know that it was gonna pick up the music, and I was just like, fuck, man, I rambled for like 20 minutes, And then yeah. So I'm probably gonna head off now. I'm tired. I said my goodbyes to Dad. And it's just yeah, we hugged. And it's like I had a tiptoe at one point because this dude. Okay, if there is one weakness I have is white dudes, and it's tall white dudes. This guy's like 6'3", and I love it. He's so tall. I love taller guys. Taller guys. It's just like it's just like I get to just lay my head and it's just like boop on your chest. And it's just like yay. So yeah, peace.